Crazy scene morning. So is a while I didn't do any videos traveling back to Trinidad, so finally back home. So I wanted to start back streaming. Now I would admit, um when I got back to Trinidad, I did not have a green day at all. I've been red. I blew some accounts. So I now get back into it, took a little break. Yeah, so getting used to trading on Ninjatrader. I never used the platform before. Where we are account wise is I trade in one master bull knox account, which is 50k, and I have 300k evaluations that are currently taken. So this is where we are right now. I got into a trade. You could see we have the account to the top is the 50k master account, so I already passed the evaluation on that. I posted the certificate in the Discord, and these are the current evaluations, and this to the bottom here is a sim. So what I doing for the account is this top one here is the 50k master. It not being copied because I'll be using a different contract size to enter trades, and this chart at the bottom here would be for the evaluation. So when I take a position, I would take it on both, but the bottom one would be a higher contract size, as well as this being copied across the three evaluations. So how I do the copy trading is I'm actually trading on the sim and copying from the sim to the other evaluations. And the reason for that is sometimes if you make a change to the chart, this copy trading comes off. So if I take a position on the sim and this comes off and it isn't populated on the other charts, then I could just close the trade. It doesn't matter if I take a loss, turn it on and then take the position. So that's how we're doing that. So yeah, this is where we at. We'll see how things go, and we will let's take the trading easy for the day. See if we could pull out some profits. I am working with an Excel sheet to kind of guide the way I structure my trades. So and because of that, I created this ATM. So the ATM strategy has a fixed risk, a fixed target, and all I need to do is, as time progresses, if the account goes up, I just increase the contract size. If I start to take some losses on the account, I just reduce the contract size, and this way I would keep the account for as long as possible and, you know, maintain decent enough risk parameters. So that is what we are hoping for at the moment. So I'll show you all the Excel sheet in a bit. I will show you all that in a bit. So we'll see how things go. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. This is the Excel sheet here. I can't remember which site I got it on, but how this works is, let me see. You put in the value that you want to increase, or what balance you need to have one micro contract. So every 500 in the account, we have one micro contract, and my daily profit target is $50 per contract. So because we taking the evaluations, I am checking my balance as being the available drawdown on the account, not the actual account size. So not the 50k. So for 50k you have a drawdown at 2500. So I am checking the 2500 as the starting balance. So with a starting balance at 2500, we're looking at about 4 contracts. And then if we do make the $50 per contract, which would be $200 for the day, then tomorrow we go up to 5 contracts and we trade it like that until we step up. If we do take a loss and go back down, we'd reduce the contract size. So you can see this kind of extends how long you'll be trading for, which is exactly what I'm looking at. So now this does apply for the evaluations, but I may put on a bit more risk just to pass the evaluations a bit quicker and get into like actual funded account. So but yeah, this is what I following, just to kind of keep track of where I am with my trades and my contract size and managing risk and stuff. How I set up the ATM. So my goal would be like 2 profitable trades for the day. If I could get 2 full profitable trades per day, each trade would be 53 ticks. So at 53 ticks, we'd kind of hit half of the daily target. So the ATM is set to 53 ticks as take profit, 35 ticks as a stop, and then once we get 35 ticks into profit, we'd automatically move to break even, and then every tick we go up after that, we'll be trailing 1 tick at a time. So I mean, just trying to secure the risk, because a lot of times you will get close to the target, don't actually hit it, and then pull back and stop you out. So yeah, this is how I trading based on this ATM that I built. So yeah, here's where we at. You see how things go. If you have any questions on how I set up my charts and stuff, let me know. Now there is a link in the description to Discord. So I did a video on that on the DarwinX account. I don't know what was going on, because I was trading DarwinX with my algo as well as trading it on my personal account, and On DarwinX, it showed that I was in a loss, but that month on my personal account, I was in a drawdown of like 5%. I could actually pull it up and show you. And then after that, I said, you know what, something kind of sketchy. Let me wait and stop trading on DarwinX for a while. So let me show you how this DarwinX thing played out. So let me pull up from the portfolio. All right, so this is my personal account that was trading on that was using to, you know, the same algo that was trading on DarwinX. Here I had 6% drawdown and then 2% drawdown, and this was the month when DarwinX said I made a 20% drawdown, and the bot takes the exact same trades on both accounts. And then after that, I just said, you know what, something up, let me stop trading with DarwinX, and I actually started trading futures then, and you can see the bot still continued and made 11% in September and October. So I don't know, that was the reason I stopped trading with DarwinX until I could figure out where the problem came in. Yeah, I may go back, but to be honest, futures seems to be the direction for me. I kind of feel in futures more. So I actually moved the account and created an account with TMGM. So this is an actual Palm account. We had a little drawdown with the drop in the market last week, but we still up 4% for the month so far. So yeah, that is where we at with that. Yeah, I could check them to see if they match up. But I think what happened is, now I don't know if I'm wrong about this. DarwinX could have like a 20% lockout phase where if you get to 20%, they lock you out of the account. But what I find strange about that is that would be 20% of the 100 of the 100K, I guess. But when they copy trades to your Darwin, remember they do a calculation based on what the risk engine adjusts your trade size to be, and my adjusted trade size was like 0.25 or something like that. So if I took a one lot trade on the 100K account, on the Darwin itself, that should have showed up as 0.25. So it should have never even come close to 20%. So that is why I have no idea what it is going on with DarwinX. Not saying that like the company is a bad company or anything wrong with it. It's just that I have no idea what went wrong there. And on the Discord, a lot of guys on the Discord were kind of telling me about futures and futures and futures.
Order filled.
So I just decided to give futures a shot, and I will not lie, I absolutely love the futures. so yeah, still getting used to Ninjatrader and want to kind of get more into building strategies for Ninjatrader, but yeah. I mean, if I go back to DarwinX, I might do the first strategy that I had, which was the Helios. That was a scalping, like that extremely quick scalping bot I built where trades could be done within like 2 seconds. That is how I got the Darwin in 3 days. So I may go back to that instead of the Plex bot. I thinking that they may not, they would not block the account. I think they liquidate all of the trades. So you would take the loss. Right, so it went through the 2 weeks calibration, and so you got the Darwin. Well, I guess you got the Darwin today if you finished the calibration last week, because you would get the Darwin over the weekend. So yeah, I mean, Darwin X is good. I would not lie, it is good. I think it is good. The profit split is something to get used to, because for my time trading with them, I think like on my personal account, or even on the 100k, checking on the 100k, my highest balance I got on the 100k was up to 40,000. So it went up to 140,000, and my Darwin only showed like 8-9% growth. So that was frustrating. That was frustrating for me. So yeah, having a almost 3.5% return on just a 1% drawdown, that's good. But you just need to stick with the strategy. If you could automate it, I would always encouraging automation. So since I got into algo trading, I personally find that is the best way. So, but yeah, that is good numbers, like 1 to 2. But you need to hit 20% before you could go up to goal. It just seems that I got paid out trading futures faster than I did trading with Downex. And I had to manually trade futures. I know I'll go for futures. Right now we're not doing bad for the day. We up a little over $1,000 on the 3 evaluations, and we up 100 on the master account. Master account is a new account. I passed the evaluation last week, so I got the account to start trading this week. So I mean, everybody views it differently. Now, if your EA is based on an actual strategy that you have, if the EA blows the account, it just means that the strategy would have blown if you kept trading it. So if you have like set rules in place, you're looking for XYZ to happen, and then you take an entry, you have a stop at a certain point and take profit at a certain point. If you're using stops and take profit, the algo would do the exact same thing that you would have done. It wouldn't be emotional about it. So if it does blow the account, that means the strategy that you're trading would have blown the account if you manually traded it and stuck with your rules as well. The advantage for me that I see is not having to be in front of the charts all the time, and when you're having a bad day emotionally from external factors, it wouldn't affect your trading at all because the bot doesn't care. So I personally became more consistent when I started algo trading, when I developed the Plex bot, and I keep adding to it. That was like the most consistent I've been since trading ever. Right now we just waiting to get a pullback. The market bullish since we gap up this morning. We could call it quits on this account for the day. One thing I may consider doing with DarwinX, I know DarwinX brought out futures, so I may take a look at it. I don't know if you have to trade futures on the MetaTrader 5 platform or if you could integrate with another platform. So if they're allowing you to use Ninjatrader, that would be cool. I just started using Ninjatrader and I kind of loving this software. I only just got, I mean, I knew about Ninjatrader before, years, but never really used it because most of the brokers for Forex, they would trade MetaTrader 4 or 5. And because I started with MetaTrader 4, I learned to code for MetaTrader 4. So all my EAs right now are in MetaTrader 4. But because of futures, when I took the evaluation with Bullnox, you need to use Rhythmic and MetaTrader 4, so not MetaTrader 4, Ninjatrader. So that is how I got into it, and I don't know why I did not use this before. This is I find this software so good. And then the fact that I could connect to different, so right now I just connected to Bullnox, but I could connect to Bullnox and Top Step and Take Profit Trade and all of that at the same time. So yeah, I kind of feeling this. Need to start to learn how to code for MetaTrader 5 though, and kind of transfer my bots on them from MetaTrader 4 to MetaTrader 5. Guys on Discord kind of trying to get me to go in that direction. Just being willing to learn a new language. No, I think you could do more than 3, you know. So apparently, from my understanding, is you could have one rhythmic connection. So like at the moment, Bullnox is rhythmic, but you could do unlimited trade evade connections. So if you have Take Profit, Top Step, Apex, and you're using Ninja. Once the other accounts on TraderVate, you could connect it and you have just one rhythmic connection. Yeah, I see they added Ninja script, but I was playing around with this script editor that they would give you this to walk through instead of having to instead of like going into coding. Is for MetaTrader 5 there's a website called was it EA Builder. So it is similar to this where you kind of go in and set conditions like just like this. So this is why doing at the the strategy builder. So this is kind of why I'm using, because I mean I never coded in C#, so even though when I looked at the code, it wasn't that bad. It was still understandable, but since I never did it, I need to get some time to understand the structure of everything. But the strategy builder I find pretty decent. I was playing around with something that I did. Let me see if I could. Playing around with I mean, this strategy doesn't work too well, but I was playing around with it and kind of seeing how the entire thing works. So I mean, this is pretty cool. Yeah, so you see this one is failure. It had a strategy that I was playing with on, I don't know if it was YM or ES or I think it was ES. Was it ES? Yeah. So 19k, but it's just a lot of drawdown. So I mean, I still need to play around with it. Most of my strategies that I have trade on a daily time frame, but I kind of liking this as well, so I just need to get more accustomed to this. This is the problem with manual trading, is the waiting, the sitting and waiting and not doing anything. All we need is one more good trade for the day and that would be it. I will be done sticking to the rules that I have, or sticking to the plan. because I have to hop off in a bit. I have a Zoom meeting with a client, so. Hey, we're going on trading NQ futures. No, not done trading. I had one trade last night that kind of took us up quite a bit, and then I just took a trade this morning. Looking for one more trade actually. One more that would hit full TP and I would be done for the day. Market just pressing up, so it kind of, I mean, you want to get in, but at the same time you don't want to buy at the top and get trapped in that nonsense. So just waiting for a setup. I trade in something like extremely simple. I just want to make sure I bullish or have a bias on the hourly chart and on Renko, and then once we get a pullback into the donkey on channel and then we break back out, I trading in the direction. Extremely simple. And I only consider in a pullback once we break below the donkey on channel and then back above. So. hoping it works good as well. So far not too bad, but no, need to just keep playing it out and see what happens. We get some pickup in the market soon. Oh well, if they actually looking to to end the conflict, that would be good. Now, whether that would be bearish or bullish is I mean, it may be bullish because the last time when news came out and it had the attacks, the market dropped like a brick. So who knows? Good news, so good news should be up. But that doesn't happen all the time. I think if they do come to some sort of agreement to end that conflict, I think the market should rally a bit. Me just looking at the past when anything negative happened. We had some drops that was ridiculous last month. So okay, well, we'll see what happens when market open, how it reacts. But since yesterday we had, when market opened last night, we had a gap up and then we just keep running up like this. So what are you trading right now? Nice. Well, I see that is doing well. You hit the daily goals like since last night, so okay, okay, cool, cool, cool. Where you from? I'm from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. Most of my videos for the last year was trading out of the Philippines because I went for a little vacation and stayed almost a year, but back in Trinidad. No, not full time. The aim is to hopefully get to that. I mean, sometime next year maybe. But okay, so we look for by here.
Order filled.
Yeah, we'll look to get to that sometime next year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be the goal. But at the moment, I do design and 3D rendering for ArcViz. I mean, shouldn't say it'll be difficult to stop doing what I doing, but I absolutely love what I do. Like, let me see if I can. Like, this is the sort of stuff that I do, so I mean, to me, it's now work. So, so especially when you get to some of the bigger projects. No, I use Maya. like ever since I started with Maya, and I tried 3D Studio Max to use V-Ray, and then I continue using Maya, and started rendering in, what was it, Lumion, to speed up the workflow, and then transition to Twinmotion since they started using Lumion and stuff from Unreal Engine. Forex, I guess for a few years. Futures, I only started trading futures about two months ago. I mean, if you check my YouTube channel, you'll see when the first futures video came out. Let me see. Let me do lie, I'll be able to tell you. The first video I did on futures was... When was this? Hey, raise the scene. Welcome to... Hey, raise the scene. 2 months ago? Yeah, 2 months ago. So, started algo trading about a year and a half. So, my Discord. Because a lot of guys on the Discord like came across to my Discord, either seeing my videos on YouTube or traders on DarwinX, and then kind of we formed a small group with algo traders, and then most of them put convincing me to kind of try my hand at futures and that kind of stuff. So I said, you know what, let me give it a try. Don't knock anything until you try it. So yeah, that is kind of what got me into it. And now I thinking I don't know why I didn't try futures before. I should have been doing futures so long. Oh, these are somebody this is Maya and Twinmotion. This was one of my most, for some reason WhatsApp does kind of have the images real pixelated and stuff. No. Full time is my goal. Well, I guess that is everyone's goal who is trading. But at the moment, no, not full time. I do ArcViz and design work, and I am working on getting to full time. That is the plan. Um, Futures like prop trading as well as my personal account. So I'm not there yet. Fingers crossed for like sometime next year. And once that happens, we'll be traveling a lot more. How about you? Trading long time? How long you trading? Okay, okay, cool. Futures or forex or options or what? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I mean for the way NQ moves, especially because I know trying to grow the evaluation. I don't know if I want to trade NQ. Um, I trying to take a different approach with this whole prop situation. Because I did blow up a couple XFAs. I took a payout, but I was trying to do like everybody else and trying to swing for the fence and all of that. Yeah, the volatility and all of that. So how I approaching it now, I kind of showed this before, but I using this. Oh, that is bright. So for every 500 in your account, I'll be trading one micro contract. Um, and the target is $50 a day per contract. So this is kind of how it works out. And the balance that I am checking is not the balance that they claim they give you in from the prop firm. It would be the drawdown. So for like the 50k account, the drawdown is 2500. So at 2500, we're looking at about 4 or 5 micros, and then I try to keep it steady and consistent, and then gradually grow the account. So that is why I decided to kind of trade micro YM. But yeah, this is kind of why looking to follow. Except for the evaluations, I may take a stab a bit higher risk wise for the evaluations. But once I get the account, I'm sticking with this. So as the balance goes up, I increase. As the balance goes down, I decrease. So because this is the same way like how I build my bots for forex. It's based on the balance, not trying to trade the same contract size, all the way until you blow the account. So I said, let me do it this way. I would have to check it out. What the problem is, because I'm from Trinidad, there are a lot of prop firms that for some whatever the reason is we don't have access to. So like I can't trade on Apex. I can't trade on Apex, I can't trade on what was the next one? What is the one that Iman used to promote a lot before? Oh, thanks for the sub, man. Oh, yeah, so it have quite a few that I can't trade on. So Top Step is fine. Bullnox, Take Profit Trader. I don't even think I could trade on TickTick. Or could I trade on TickTick? I just had to go through and check to see which countries, and it has something to do with banking and all of that nonsense. So unfortunately, I am a bit restricted. But I think with the options that I have, if I could pull off getting 5 XFAs from Top Step and Bullnox, you could do 11 accounts, just 3 accounts at a time. And then Take Profit is 3 accounts, I believe. So if I could take my time and even get to 10 accounts, and we're looking at $50 to $100 a day, I find then we could go to full time and I could move to the Philippines. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. At first I wanted to try with Apex as well, and then here there's a lot of backlash with some of the rules, so I know I just sticking to what I could trade with at the moment. I think I wanted to try my funded futures as well. I don't think I could use them. So. If you want to trade on Bullnox, we have 45% discount. TWJ. Are we going to get stopped out here? Yeah.
Order filled.
We shall wait. I would suck if that just stop out and then just reverse instantly. I mean, we should be taking a position here, you know.
Order filled.
We
Order
sticking to
filled.
the rules. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out, but we sticking to what the plan is.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
What I need to do, I need to build a ATM that will have a runner in it. I think that is what I'm missing. So after the trade I did today, I think I would rebuild my ATM, and because at the moment we have a 35 tick stop, 53 tick target, and we have a trailing like this. I think I need to build it with a runner that doesn't have a profit target. Probably do that later. And leave 1 or 2 contracts to run. Yeah, I really need to build in that runner, because this was what? 78 ticks. Waiting game is the stressful part. Get a break above. I'll look for a clear break above and then I'll take it again, but I think we need a pullback. I don't think we have any trades for a while, because one of the things I'm waiting for is we have a bearish candle here. We need to have a bullish candle before we can take that signal, because that could just be, if we break above, that could just be a slight retracement within a downtrend. So we wouldn't be taking a position until we get a full bearish candle, which means we need to close at 48. What? Come on, man. Oh, 890 or 900. So we need to close at this point here and above. Then I'll be looking for a buy at least on this candle. So we wait. Alright, I think I jumping off there for a little bit. Have a meeting in about 5 minutes. So hopping off there for a bit. May come back later and see if we could take a couple trades. Yeah. Hope everybody has a profitable day. See you all in the next video.